Hello everyone, I'm Freaky and welcome to the video. Today I want to talk about the size of smartphones. And just to let you guys know, I prefer small screened or small phones in general than I do to big phones. For me, I just love just using the one hand to text or look at something, then just use two hands to use the phone. I have never been a fan of big phones, but if you guys like big phones, then that's perfectly fine with me. I'm not knocking you for liking big phones. Okay, let me start again. These days, loads of people seem to want to have big screen phones, either because they want to watch a movie or play a game, or they want to read stuff, or whatever. I mean, that's all well and good and all, but to me, big phones are just big, massive, big clunkers. And what do I mean by clunker? Well, for me, I like my phones compact and small. Okay, I'll give you a list as to why I prefer small smartphones than I do to big smartphones. Number one, I prefer to use one hand than using two hands. I mean, this varies from person to person, and when it comes to the small smartphones, to me, you don't get any cramp, you can put it in your pocket and have some more room to put other things in there. But when it comes to big smartphones, sometimes it doesn't fit into your pocket, and when you need to run, it's in your pocket, swagging around, going all over the place, and sometimes it just gets in the way. For me, small smartphones are compact, they don't get in the way. You've got more room to put other stuff in your pocket. I mean, yeah, I like watching stuff on my iPad or my phone. And that's the major thing as to why people want to have bigger screen smartphones so they can see more clearly either a movie or a game or whatever. And listen, I'm not knocking that. But if you ask me, I think something like that should be on an iPad or something. Like if you want to use your big phone to watch Netflix or something, and you want to watch something while you're on a road trip or something. And you know what? I totally understand what people are saying. We all want big screens so we can see the little details, we can see the characters, the background, all that stuff, and see all the cool stuff that's on our phones. But in my opinion, I think people should start using iPads or something for those kind of things. That's my opinion anyways. iPads or pads are great if you want to watch Netflix or something. But I do understand why people don't want them too big like that, because they want to fit right into their pockets. So it needs to be big, but not too big. Just enough to put in their pockets. Well, if that's the case, why don't these companies start making a phone that can fold, and it's all just one big massive screen? So that way, it'll be compact when you fold it, and it'll be big when you take it out and watch whatever you want to watch. But even if that was the case, I would still stick with the smaller models. And really, it depends on the person, and it depends on what you want to do with the phone. Like, maybe you want to listen to music videos, or maybe you want to listen to people talk. And you're not that much of a gamer, but you don't mind playing games on your phone. And you like your phone small because you can put it in your pocket easy. It's lighter, and the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And again, I can use it with one hand. But I do see the downsides of having a small phone. Like, if you've got like really big fingers or thumbs, you're not going to hit the letter or number on the screen that you want. The letters are small, and if you want to watch a movie, it's basically a small screen, so you're not going to be able to see all the fine details when it comes to reading or watching something or playing something. I totally get what people are talking about. And they don't have the biggest battery life. Well, to combat watching things on a small screen, you can always get one of those VR glasses things that you can put your phone in, and you put the VR glasses on you, so that way it seems that the screen is big. I mean, that's neat. And bigger smartphones have better battery life. So yeah, some people prefer it small, some people prefer it big. But as somebody who loves these smaller phones, I just prefer them small. One more time, you can use them with one hand. They're light, you can fit them straight into your pocket and have some more room to put other stuff in. I mean, if I wanted to play some games on my phone, it would be better if I had a bigger smartphone, and that includes games and reading stuff. But saying that, I can still play games and watch stuff and read stuff on my phone. It could just be really, really difficult for people who can't see things on small screens. But I'm more of a listener than a watcher, because when I'm out walking my dog or I'm on my bike, I like to listen to people talk while I'm walking or I'm on my bike, and I've got a bigger monitor back at home. So really, I don't need a big phone because I've got my computer. But if you're one of those people who doesn't have a computer or a laptop or an iPad, and you want to get a phone because you want to watch stuff or read stuff or whatever, I think a bigger phone is just for you. Or even better, if you've got like a small phone and you love your small phone, but you wish you had a bigger screen so you could watch stuff, then buy an iPad or a pad or whatever. And there's one other thing that really bothers me when it comes to big phones. Whenever I'm out on my bike or I'm walking my dog, I always see people put their phones into their back pockets, and it looks like their phones are about to fall out. And they're big phones as well. What if it fell out or somebody decided to nick it? And that's another reason why I don't like the big smartphones. There's just no room to put them in your front pocket. And to be honest, I don't understand why people would want to take out their smartphones in broad daylight outside, playing games, watching stuff, reading stuff. I mean, while you're distracted doing whatever you're doing on your phone, like watching stuff or reading stuff or whatever, somebody could come up to you, knock you out, and steal your phone away. And yeah, this can happen with anybody really, even with people who have small phones. But most of the time, people want big screens so they can watch stuff or read stuff or play stuff. And they're doing it outside and they're distracted of what's happening on the screen and not paying attention around their surroundings. And listen, I'm not trying to make it out like having a big phone is bad in any way. I can totally see the positives of having big screened phones and big phones in general. Longer battery hours, playing games, watching stuff, more space. Both big phones and little phones have their pros and cons. But I'm just going to stick to the small phones. And I've been hearing from people that smaller phones aren't going to be around too long. So if you're a fan of small phones, the best thing you can do now is get your hands on the smallest, latest phones and take good care of it and appreciate that this might be your last small phone. Because I've been hearing rumours that the small smartphones aren't going to be around any longer. So to those who like the small phones, make it count. Fingers crossed that there might be more smaller phones coming out in the future. And that's all I gotta say on this subject. I appreciate what big phones do for us, but I do prefer the smaller phones better because of the positives the small phone gives us. So what do you guys think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Which one do you prefer? Small smartphones or big smartphones? Which brands do you like? Please let me know in the comment section below and let's get a discussion going. I'm Freaky. Peace out. And please don't forget to check out my other social medias. Please go and check out my alternative video platforms, Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute, Twitch, and please come and hang out on my Discord server. We can play games, have a movie night or a series night, or you can watch me play a few games. And if you guys have any suggestions of any videos you want me to react to, or any video ideas in general, you can tell me on my Discord. I'm also on Twitter, Gab, Getter, and Parler. I'm on Locals, Tumblr, Minds, and if you guys want to support me, please go and check out my Subscribestar. It's like Patreon, but better. All these things are in the description box below, so please go and check them out and subscribe to them. I'm Geek Freak. Peace out.